Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul binti Muhammad Nasi.
I will start my first point, which is process description for MBBR. This is the process flow diagram of typical sewage treatment plan based on moving bed bioreactor technology in water. Coming to a screen chamber for preliminary treatment for removal of debris such as rag, stick, plastic bottle and brick which could damage downstream equipment or block pipes. Next, after screen chamber, the sewage is pumped to the equalization tank. The equalization tank is used to maintain the desired flow rate at constant. Thus, two main purposes of equalization tank are first to provide constant flow rate to avoid shock loading in MBBR tank, and second is provide mixing to make a homogeneous solution for further treatment units. Provided for supplying the air in equalization tank and MBBR tank. After an equalization tank, homogeneous raw sewage is sent to MBBR tank. Moving back biofilm reactor or MBBR consists of activated sludge tank that provide a surface where microorganisms as a film can grow. Water is sent to MBBR tank 2. The process of MBBR tank 2 is almost the same as MBBR tank 1. But there is some specific purpose to provide to MBBR tank in a series. Besides, a mixture of disgusted sludge and treated water is sent to lamella clarifier where sludge is collected separately in the sludge collection tank through the bottom hopper of clarifier. Clear water is collected in treated water collection tank and through louder at the top of the clarifier here. This treated water is passed through PSF or pressure sand filter for reduction of total suspended solid and biochemical oxygen demand. Next, after pass through an activated carbon filter of ACF for removal or smell or color. Here, after activated carbon filter, this water is passed through an UV disinfection unit for killing of all types of pathogen present in water. Activated water is considered as clear water which is further stored in clear water storage tank. Please remember that this process flow diagram may change according to the inlet impurities.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amira Suhaila and today I would like to present about description of moving bed biofilm reactor.
Nowadays, water quality is decreasing because of the increase in population growth. Therefore, the advanced reactor as known as moving bed biofilm is really important in order to recover the limited water resources problem. The main cause that will influence the water quality is the enhancement of certain nutrients in water bodies. The presence of a high level of phosphorus, organic matter and nitrogen will affect the water quality and cause toxicity, oxygen consumption and eutrophication when it releases into the environment. Next, the function of MBBR is one of the advanced reactor that is commonly used for wastewater treatment. It is also an active tracking and sludge filter for biological treatment in sewage. Besides that, from research, MBBR is an excellent reactor because it has a high biomass and organic matter (COD) loading, has a good tolerance to loading impact and did not have any bulking and sludge problems. Next, in the moving bed biofilm reactor, it also have biomass which is it can occur in two forms, such as both a biofilm and suspended flocks will be attached perfectly to the carrier. Hence, it is slightly sensitive to hydraulic overloading and also can be operated within a high organic loads. There are two types of bed technology, such as pure moving bed technology and hybrid bed technology. For pure moving bed technology, the biomass will freely move and grow on the carrier in the reactor. Same goes for the hybrid bed technology, which is it will let the biomass mainly grow on the carrier and freely move in the reactor. But the difference is the biomass will act as suspended activated sludge. Moreover, the biofilter process and activated sludge system are the main things that will increase the better efficiency of the biological treatment process for the wastewater.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ima Balkis binti Azman.
Now, I will continue on MBBR schematic diagram, MBBR components and MBBR components function. First, I will share about MBBR schematic diagram. There are two types of MBBR. The first one is for anaerobic process and the second one is for aerobic process. As we can see, MBBR anaerobic has a stirrer while MBBR aerobic don't have a stirrer. Next is MBBR components. There are four main components in MBBR. First, aeration tank. Second, the carrier. Third is aeration grid, and last one is sieve. Next is MBBR components function. First is aeration tank. It is used to make it an aerobic filtering process. Next is carrier. Is allow abundant space for biofilm to grow on them. Next is aeration grid, used to keep the media moving to decompose the wastewater. Lastly is sieve, allows water to move through while keeping the media kept inside the tank.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I'm Nuri Izzati Adlin binti Muhammad Syarudin. For my part, I will explain about the advantage and disadvantage of moving bed biofilm reactor. The first advantages is for space constraints, the perfect wastewater solution. One of the most significant advantages of MBBR is that it does not need a large amount of physical space. In fact, when compared to other biological wastewater treatment systems, MBBR is known for its minimal footprint. An MBBR tank can treat the same amount of wastewater as a trickling filter or activate sludge tank while being a quarter of the size. Next, the second advantage is inexperienced plant operators will find it simple to use. Another one of the advantages of MBBR is that they are easily to operate. Companies that create wastewater must consider various aspects in order to calculate the most efficient MBBR system design. Surface area, loading rate in nitrate or ammonia content are among these parameters. For successful MBBR process, these criteria can exist calculate the required carrier surface area and tank volume. Operating the system is simple after the right design has been identified. The last advantage is works quickly with a low hydraulic retention time. Hydraulic retention time is the measure of how much time a water treatment system takes to effectively treat the effluent. For some systems, this can be long time, which means the process moves slowly. The slower the process, the less wastewater can treat in a given amount of time. For the disadvantages of MBBR, it is manual monitoring. One downside of MBBR is that they are similar to biological water treatment techniques in general, while other methods of water treatment can employ sensors to monitor system performance. With a biological system like MBBR tank, an operator must take samples and examine them on a regular basis to guarantee the bacteria on the carriers are still alive and well. The second disadvantage is skill expert. Operators must be highly experienced in the field of biological water treatment. This is required so that the media can be adequately analyzed to confirm that it's still digesting the waste in the tank. The last disadvantages of MBBR is insect will attract. Some insects such as silver flies, mosquitoes and redworms will be drawn to it. This might result in some of the biofilm on the carriers being consumed by insects, limiting the system efficiency. Tanks built in to keep insects out can help treatment plants avoid this problem. This is the list of our reference for our video. That's all from our group. Thank you for watching.